What's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to talk about my equipment list for my 3-month-old 90-piece 38-gallon tank. And I've actually done a recent video on it about how it looks 3 months in, and for those of you that missed it, click the link right above my head. Now, when I put out the video, people were like, wow, this is a great tank. I myself must agree. And the other question was, what type of equipment are you actually running? So I figure I take my time to do a quick video about the equipment list for that particular tank and to show you guys that it's not really intimidating to go high tech. Now, my particular method for all the tanks that I'm running is really sticking with the idea of KISS. If you guys haven't heard about it, it's an acronym for keeping it simple, stupid. And you guys will definitely see under my hood is really a few things, right? One being the filter, which I'm running the Fluvo 307. I switched up the tubing for clear tubing. Oh, by the way, if you guys want to see me install the clear hose, you can check out the video right here. Of course, at the end of that tubing for the in and outlet, I'm running glass silly pipes. Now, the outlet is just a standard glass silly pipe. The inlet, I'm actually running a glass pipe with a skimmer. The reason I have the skimmer is just so we could get rid of a lot of surface gum. Also attached to my Fluvo 307 is the Eheim Quick Connects. Now, I love using these things just because, like I've said in the past, it makes life super easy in terms of maintaining the lily pipe. And for those of you that do have glass lily pipes, it tends to get dirty super quick. So for me to shut out the filter, disconnect this, take only half of it out without taking the whole thing out, definitely saves a whole bunch of time. I think you guys should try it. UNS is another brand that makes this about half the price, and you could buy that actually on Boost Plants. This is absolutely not sponsored. I just like the way they operate and like the way that they support the community. Now, for the inside of Fluvo 307, I changed up a couple of things from the standard media that actually came with the Fluvo 307. I kept the pre-filter, I kept the black filter sponge, and obviously I kept the filter floss. On top of that, I'm running 2 more trays of biomedia. One is the ceramic ring, the other one is a Eheim biomedia, just because I have extras lying around. And that's pretty much it. Now, outside of that, what you see inside my cabinet or under the hood is my CO2 system. And that's why they call it high tech. I don't know why the only difference is from high tech and low tech, just CO2. You'll see a paintball CO2 tank, 24 ounce, which pretty much is the biggest paintball tank available. And on top of that, I'm using a Aquatech paintball regulator with a built-in solenoid. The main reason I got this was because it was cheap. I purchased this at that time for $69.99, and now I've seen these on eBay for like $29.99. So for the price, it works, it does the job. Also, it has 2 gauges. One is to measure the PSI of the regulator, the other one is to measure the PSI of the actual tank, so you know how much CO2 you have left in there. Am I saying this right? Hopefully I don't sound stupid. One thing I must say about the Aquatech CO2 regulator is the little knob. It is a little bit hard to kind of like adjust. You literally move it like less than a millimeter. Like if you could see me go, like boom, like right there, that automatically opens the valve and you already got like 2-3 bubbles. So it's a little bit finicky in terms of working with this. It's not as fluid as I would like it to be. So in the future, I might pony up a little bit more money. For me, I will still stick with the paintball tank just because I'm running my tanks at about 3 bubbles per second. It lasts me over 3 months. Actually, it's been over 3 months and we're getting close to 4 months. And the amount of CO2 that's left in the tank is still a lot. And of course, the CO2 system is connected using a CO2 line to a diffuser. I personally like the Twin Star CO2 diffuser. Most diffusers you'll notice is glass. I've broken a couple in my lifetime and this is actually acrylic. The main draw for me for this is the brown top. I don't know what type of material it is. What material is this? Anywho, it puts out super fine bubbles. For anybody that's not into planted tanks, probably think this is a smoking pipe. And lastly, what's under the hood is all of my timers attached to a surge protector. The timer goes to the CO2 that I time 2 hours prior to the light coming on and turns off 1 hour prior to the light going off. And lastly, the other timer is attached to my Twinstar 900S Lite 2. Most lights like the Chihiro, they have an app that you don't really need a actual timer, like a physical timer, but Twinstar haven't gotten to that yet. Obviously, there's a lot more techie stuff, now a lot more gadgets I could kind of put into the whole entire system, but again, I like to keep it simple and pretty much just stick to bare minimum. It's working, the tank's looking beautiful, and that's pretty much it. So for those of you guys out there that have a low-tech tank, or for those of you guys are thinking of a planted tank and just want to go big your first time around and go high-tech, do it, man. All those prior mentioned things are pretty much all you need, and they don't take rocket science to kind of like run. I'm not the smartest guy in the room. Well, technically I am, because I'm the only person in the room. In the future, I am planning to add one more thing, which is a what is it called? The thing that injects like liquid into the tank automatically. Oh man, that's it for me, guys. Thank you for watching, and again, hit like, subscribe, and share this video with a friend. If I could do it, you could do it too.